Recipes. Welcome to my live stream. Please do join in. I have a very interesting topic today to share with you. Join in, join in, join in. Do not be left behind. Everyone is welcome to the live stream. Please do join in, join in. Let's come together and rise and shine together. It's a new day, although it's getting to the end. But it has been a new day. Come join in, and we can share some interesting what can I say? Some interesting ideas here and there. Please do join in, join in, join in the live stream. As the evening or as the day goes, goes to the end, we just want to come together to share some interesting aspects of our day-to-day life. So please join in, join in. My name is Mary Z Easy Recipes, and I'm inviting everyone to join in. Mary Z Easy Recipes. I do lots of videos, in particular cooking, gardening, and another video. I can do another video. So please do join in the live stream. Join in, join in. I'm waiting. I stay in wait. I am the lady in waiting. So join in, join in, join in. Never miss opportunities like this. It is one of a kind. And when you come here, you are going to be, to leave the platform where you are feeling really happy. So join in, join in, join in. So those who are just joining in, my name is Mary Z Easy Recipes, and that's the name of my channel. You can call me Mary, or you can call me Mary Z. Both names are welcome. So please join in, join in, join in. Please do join in, join in. I still wait. Waiting is a virtue, like they say, patience is a virtue. If you are patient, you will always, gain at the end. So waiting is a virtue, patience is a virtue. So see what I've been talking about. We have a new person, or we have the first guest joining in. This is Yumirali. Yes. Yumirali, yes. Hello, Yumirali, yes. Yumiralias is saying hi. Oh, it's nice to have you here in the live stream, Yumiralias. It's a pleasure, and thank you for coming in to join Mary Z Easy Recipes. So please, guys, join in, join in. We have Marcus Spencer. Hello, Marcus Spencer. Marcus Spencer is coming in and saying hi. Greetings to you, Marcus Spencer. And how was your festive season? Now that it has just gone, and we are now waiting for the big time. You know what I'm talking about. And Marcus Spencer is saying, I am gonna sub. Oh, thank you, Marcus Spencer. Thank you so much. I've been waiting for you all this time. You have been, you have been on the wanted here, wanted here. Marcus Spencer, thanks so much for subscribing, for your very important decision to subscribe to the channel. I'm really grateful and and happy at the same time. Thank you so much. So everybody out there, please join in and subscribe to the channel. It is so easy to subscribe. There's just a little tick. We just say where it is written subscribe, you just click there and then you are done. It doesn't take a second. So please do give me your seconds to subscribe. And once again, I want to thank all those who have already subscribed to my channel. I always say it's a it's a, what can I say? It's something which we I must be grateful for. So I am really happy to have people subscribing. Marcus Spencer said, it's Marcus Spencer Kid says yes. Yeah, he's agreeing with me. So we still wait. People, join in, people. I know you are out there. Do not do. And Lily is saying, "Can I donate?" Yes, you can donate. There's if you go to my bio, there's something written like "Buy me a coffee." You know, if you want to donate, you can go to "Buy me a coffee." When you go to my channel, you click. There's a link there which says buy me a coffee. You can donate whatever, like all the billions in the world. It can go there. Thank you so much for your, what can I say? For stating that you might donate something. It will be a pleasure, because, we always need, who doesn't need a present? We all need presents. So we also have Lily saying, okay. And Lily is saying, I will. Wow, that is amazing. We also have a Mimo 706 saying, what is your last meal if the world was ending? Wow. If the world was ending, I would, my last meal would be, what would I like to eat? I think I would have a bit of salad, I really love like a bit of cucumber salad, cucumber, and because I'm like I'm an omnivore, so I eat vegetables, I eat meat and fruits, so I'm everywhere. So I would love to eat probably what's this one? Maybe a little bit of like uh, uh, beef, rump steak. I would eat rump steak, and I would eat a cucumber salad with a little bit of greens there and some fresh herbs. And I would, yeah, that would be the last the one I would choose. And for the carbohydrate, maybe I would do like fries. Yeah, I would do fries or roast potato. What about you, Mimo? What would be your last if you were to be asked? What would you eat? What's your favorite? So here we are just talking about favorite. And Lily said, thank you. And Scottish Nipsey. Hello, Scottish Nipsey. It's nice to have you here. And Scottish Nipsey saying, hi. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, Scottish Nipsey. Thank you for coming back again. Coming back, where you belong. Thank you for paying me another visit. And how are you, Scottish Nipsey? Hope everything is good and hope you are fine. So all those who have joined the live stream, I hope you had a gracious festive season, a gracious Christmas. So now we are now looking forward. When we look forward to the coming year, which is 20 with 20 and 6. Imagine. Mimo says, good choice. Oh, thank you, Mimo. How about yours? What is your like favorite meal or menu? Let's put it on the card. It's a menu. What's your favorite menu? Mimo says, I would eat fried chicken with mac and cheese. And the mac as well. Wow, that's delicious. So Mimo would love to eat fried chicken with a mac, maybe a small or a big one, I don't know, with a mac and cheese, and drink a coke and a large piece of cake. Wow, that will be splendid. That will be really delicious. Scottish Snips is saying, Will, thanks for asking. All right, that's fine, Scottish. You had a good Christmas. Millie says, how is your day doing? My day has been fine, and but it was like very cold this afternoon. I was wondering what's going on. Then when I said, oh, let me check the weather, I checked the weather and it is some minutes to listen to the weather report. And this meteorologist was saying, oh, we are expecting snow. Probably in the Scottish Highlands, there's going to be snow. And she was saying, maybe in the other part, the east, the coastlines, there might be snow. And she was saying, oh, we don't really know if the snow will be widespread. So hence these cold temperatures. This just it's the time. We expect any drastic measures about the snow coming. So if it comes, that's fine. If it doesn't reach where I am, that's fine. That's the time, days of our day. There's a film which was I used to watch a film which was titled Days of Our Lives. It's like happenings. Things just happen in our days. Whether it's weather, whether it's whatever, things happen. So Millie is saying, oh, my day was good. How about yours, Millie? How was your day, Millie? And Mimo says, thank you. Oh, that's nice to hear. So that's the weather here. You guys, can you tell me where you are connecting from, if you don't mind? And also, can you tell us your favorite menu? If you go to the restaurant, what's your favorite menu? What would you just love to eat? Thanks for bringing this question, Mimo. Mimo said you would love to have fried chicken with a mac and cheese, and drink a coke and a large piece of his favorite cake. Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, sometimes we do treat ourselves with our favorite food, which is awesome. So that was the weather today. It has been like that for some time. It's like overcast. When you see the overcast, when there's overcast, just know that something is boiling there. Not boiling as as in actual boiling, meaning it's cold. So it has been cold, ranging from like 5, 4, somewhere there, 5, 4. And let me just check what the temperature is what the temperature is now. Let me just check, because I love weather, and I always like to check on weather. So let's see the weather at the moment, the temperature at the moment. Let's see what it is like now. Yeah, it's around like 3 degrees Celsius. So it's really cold when it's 3 degrees Celsius. But as always, we cannot complain. We go with the flow. When it comes to weather, we go with the flow. We just wear the jackets, and then when it gets cool, we just wear the hoodies, and when it gets sunny, we wear the t-shirts. Yeah, we go with the flow. That's the beauty of life. We always go with the flow. So guys, as you come in, please do tap the screen to give me some likes, and don't just go out, don't just disappear into thin air. We want you here. Then stay put, and always remember, tap the screen, subscribe. My channel name is so easy. It's just Mary's at Mary's Easy Recipes. It's so easy. So I am always asking for people to join in the channel, and to watch the videos, and to do the likes, and to share the videos to friends and family. Yeah, so that's today. And yesterday I had a live stream yesterday. We had a fantastic time as well. So today we are looking forward to another good day. We had a fantastic day yesterday. There were many people joining in. So we are expecting many people to join in again. Because the target for these live streams is I wish I would get like 22 likes whenever I host a live stream. So that's my target, and I hope you will give me the likes and it will go up to 22. So guys, yesterday we had guests coming who came here. Oh, we have new people in the house, and this is Testy. Testy said, I gave you a like. Oh, thank you, Testy. And Testy also said, and I subscribed. Oh, that is kind of you. That's a kind gesture. I would do welcome that. When I finish the live stream, I'll go and check you out. And if yeah, I'll go and check you out and see what is happening there. And we also have Tiffany Sibbs. Tiffany Sibbs is saying hi. Hello, Tiffany Sibbs. How are you doing? How was your festive season? I mean, your festive holiday. I hope you had a good time. And if you don't mind, you can tell us where you are connecting from. And today is another day. Yeah, humor is good. We all love entertainment. People are coming with lots of entertainment. Oh, unexpected entertainment. I do like that. So we are really happy today. Let's hear what Tiffany is saying. I don't want to miss the chats. Tiffany says hi, and Tiffany Sips say, what is your name? My name is Mary. You can call me Mary Z or Mary. My actual name is Mary. My YouTube name is Mary Z. And we also have Natasha Croft. Hello, Natasha Croft. Natasha Croft is a can you song? Can you sing? Can I? Oh, maybe she's asking me whether I can sing. Yes, I can sing, but I haven't planned to sing today. Next time, I'm going to. If you come back like tomorrow, I can sort out myself and then come up with a tune. I can sing. That's the good thing with us human beings. We can use our vocals to utter any sound and sing it out. So I can practice a song for tomorrow, my original song, and then you can hear me singing. I'll do that one of the days. Tiffany seems to be saying, how old are you? Oh, all right. That question is too personal. I never tell my people my age. Unfortunately, I can't tell people my age. But, some people are free to do that. But as for me, I do not really, um, you know, I do not really wish to tell people my age. Yeah. Then we also have Natasha Croft saying okay, that Natasha. And we also have Vico. Hello, Vico Real. Vico Real has a channel and he says Vico Real underscore space. He's saying, hi, hello, Vico Real. Lovely to meet you here and lovely to have you in the live stream. Feel free to join in and feel free to tell us where you're connecting from. It is always nice to know where people are connecting from. And yeah, and also if you have like a pastime or a hobby, you can always tell us, so that that's how that's how friends come to know each other. So, oh, Mary Z is his hobby is cooking, and maybe you say your hobby is swimming, and maybe your hobby is just going to sit in the sauna, just to go and sit there like all day long when we are free from, free from like work. Natasha Croft is saying, please sing Last Christmas. Which one? Last Christmas. The one who says, I gave you my heart. I need to practice it, Natasha. Okay, I'll practice it and then I'll sing. I think you are required to sing maybe a minute. I will check on that, I'll check on that. Oh, Tiffany Sibbs is saying, I am from Zimbabwe, but I am talking from UK. Oh, that's nice to know. How are you, Tiffany? And I hope you are going to to share this video to your friends and family so that they can support me, Tiffany. Natasha Croft is saying, okay, yeah, one of these days I will try to write some words for myself, and then I will just try to sing a few lines. We also have Pokemon Boy. Hello, Pokemon Boy. And Pokemon Boy says, hi, and I will donate 50. 50 what, if you if you can elaborate, what are you going to donate? Yeah, if you want to donate, that will be with pleasure. I have a link which says buy me a coffee. So if you go to my bio, my bio where there's my information, there's also a link which says buy me a coffee. You can follow that link, and if you want, you are free to donate any amount of the gold and silver. You can donate using that link. And Ryan, hello Ryan. Ryan is saying, hello country. Oh, hello. Hello country. Hello countryman. How are you, Ryan? I hope everything is good with you, Ryan. And Tiffany Sim says, sorry, I have to leave. My mom is good. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, as long as you were here and you are going, that's fine. Yeah, the most important thing is to support, support, support. So if you come, that means you have supported. Oh, we have another visitor called Who is Tia? Hello, who is Tia? Who is Tia is saying hello, and I'm saying to who is Tia, how are you? And she said, how are you? I'm good, thank you. And how are you? How was your day? Who is Tia? Who is Tia? It's nice to always have you in the live stream. It's nice to have you here. Also, we have Kamala Khan. Hello, Kamala Khan. Kamala Khan is saying hi. And I'm also saying hi to Kamala Khan. So those with who are content creators, I can see some of them. I think Kamala is a content creator. And, I don't know about who is Tia. I think she is as well. So we can always, like connect with each other to support each other. And who is there saying, have you heard of Chapel Rowan? I don't know. Who is Chapel Rowan? I need to check on that one as well. Chapel Rowan. Does anyone know Chapel Rowan in the live stream? This is another day again where people are coming with the anger. Do not come with the anger, just come at peace. There's a saying which says, peace be with you. Peace be with you. Oh, my dear, my dear. Wistia says she is great. She's talking about Chapel Rowan. And Wistia says, along with Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, I'll check on them. I'll check on them. And she also said, let me jot them down. I heard that Katiseye is a female group band. And I promised one of the guests that I'll read on Katiseye, and then I'll come up and explain or talk about them. So I still have to do the research about Katiseye. Katiseye. It's a female group band. And I'll check on Sabrina. I don't know Sabrina. Sabrina Carpenter. I'll check on her as well and see what she does. And also, Chapel Rowan. I don't know about Chapel Rowan. All these people, I don't know them. It's only now I know about Katiseye, a girl band. Chapel Rowan, yeah. So tomorrow when I come back, I'll be talking about these three people. These three, like Katiseye, Cat say, it's Cat's eye. Oh, Cat's eye. Wistia saying says it's pronounced as Cat's eye. Oh, Cat's eye. Cat's eye. All right. You know, thank you for the hints. So I'll check on Cat's Eye, Sabrina Carpenter, and Chapel Rowan. I'll check on them, and when I come here tomorrow, I'll just give a brief explanation of them. So yesterday, when I was here hosting a live stream, someone I had like guests from like countries like Austria. Someone came from Austria. And this one is saying, welcome to the first artificial intelligence software that learned from you. Hello. Oh, hello. LKTE Tech. LK Tech is inviting me to an artificial intelligence software that he learned from you. Oh, that learned from me. All right. I'll check it out as well. Oh, there's lots of things to check out. I'll see how, and check out on that software as well. So yesterday, when I was hosting a live stream, I had guests from, one guest was from Austria, and the other one was from Russia, and there's another one again from Jordan the previous day, and there's one again from Taiwan, and Ireland as well. So I promised the guest that, okay, I'll just go and find out about these countries and just come and give a quick summary or overview of these countries. So I went on to do a brief research, and about Austria. They say that Austria was called the Republic of Austria before it was known as Austria. So Austria is a country which is landlocked. It is like sandwiched by other countries, So it is like some of the countries which they are the neighbors of Austria are Czech Republic, Italy, Slovenia, and Switzerland. Some of them, those are the ones which are like a border, the country of Austria. And I've said Austria is landlocked, and it is right in the center of Europe. Right in the center of Europe. The European countries like Germany, France, Austria, Switzerland, Slovakia, Italy, Turkey, and Czech Republic. Oh, and some more, and many more. So it is in the Austria, the one in question, is in the center of Europe. And Austria is located, to the east of some famous mountains. The mountains called the Alps Mountains. I remember, long back when the teachers said, oh, you must know where the Alps Mountains are. They are like some mountains which are like amazing mountains. So Austria is located to the east of the Alps. That means Austria is... the mountains are like here, and Austria is like there. It's like mountains here, Austria there. And they also say Austria is like states, like we know, we talk about United States of America with Michigan, New York, what else, and all those states, of America, California, Texas. But with Austria, Austria also has some states, and it is about 9 states. That's Austria. And Austria's capital. Oh, do you know the capital of Austria? That capital is quite famous when when you talk about the world wars, people were going to Austria to sign some treaties, some agreements and so on. So the capital city of Austria is called Vienna. Vienna. Hello. We have another guest joining. It is Dick Rocker. Dick Rocker says, hello, madam. And he came with the beautiful pink waves. That's my color. And we also have Zoxo Nisa. Zoxo said his friends left a good life. Oh, thank you so much, Zoxo. I think I once saw you here, friends will always meet. We also have Emily. Emily Vaughan is saying, hi. Hi, Emily. Lovely to have you in the live stream. Feel free to join in. And guys, just tell us where you are connecting from. It will be with pleasure if you tell us. And we have Dick Rocker giving us, lovely, some hearts. Thank you so much. And Dick Rocker is saying, watching from the United, oh my goodness, the United of the Kingdom, United Kingdom. Oh, thank you for coming here to check out on me. I really appreciate that, Dick. And then Gabriel. This he has been here previously. Welcome, Gabriel. And Gabriel is saying hi. And we also have Dekroka is saying, you are so lovely, darling. Oh dear. Thank you, Dekroka, for the compliment. And we also have Roman dash BT, like as in BT. Q and 9, is it that 9? And he's saying hi. And Roman saying, I love you so much. Oh, that's a beautiful message. Thank you for saying that. So, guys, as you come in, I can see we need to reach 22 likes. We are still like in the middle, the middle, the central, the middle, the semi. So, let's reach 22 likes, and that will be with pleasure if you do that. And the Decro saying, lovely to meet you, all your followers here, all over the world. I know. Imagine yesterday we had like Austria, Russia, we had Jordan, South Africa, we had Taiwan, we had Ireland, oh my God. And of course, we had the United States of America representing, and we also had the United Kingdom. Who doesn't like that? Roman says, I'm from the United of the Kingdom. Oh, that's nice to hear, Roman. And I'm really happy to have you here, Roman. So, I always like to say, oh, continents, please, people from the continents, just come in and be with us and enjoy with us. And Dekroka said, hi, Roman. Yeah, it's always nice to make friends, like when we meet here on the social media, because that's what it is for. And Roman said, hi, I am sorry. What are you sorry for now? You have been happy. What's the matter? And we also have Ria Malik is connecting all the way from India. Imagine. And he's saying, namaste. I think it means hello. All the way from India. India in the house today. We are so privileged to have India in the house. When I think of India, I just look at those beautiful buildings of India. They are beautiful, ancient buildings there. And I love India as well. I just love India. It's a beautiful country. Yeah, it is. And Dekroka says, Namaste, Ria. Greetings to Ria. That's it. That's amazing. Yeah, we should always greet each other. And, that's what I was, because the thing is, um, the reason why we should always just, like one another, love one another, and so on, is because we are just people. We are just the people. And people means human beings. So we are just human beings. So, yeah, that's the thing. And Ria Malik is saying, are you a Nigerian? Oh, no, I'm not a Nigerian. And Dekroka says, oh, waves is giving us beautiful waves. And Ria Malik says, are you Nigerian or African? African mom. I'm not Nigerian. Yeah. I'm not Nigerian. So we are really happy to be here and to have this conversation. So I was saying, there were like people yesterday one was from Russia. So I said, oh, let me go and let me go and find out about Russia. And I just Googled, and they said in the about from Google, it said that Russia has a population of about 140 million people. Imagine 140 million people. And it was also said that the capital city of Russia is called Moscow. And it was also said that there is like someone who is in charge of Russia, and the name is called is Vladimir Putin. That's the one in charge um, Russia. And then someone in the live stream also asked me about a man called Thabo Mbeki. And it is said that the man Thabo Mbeki is a South African, and at the moment he is, he used to be, like one of the leaders of that country, and they say that he's a politician. He still is a politician, and he studied economics. That man, he knows lots about economics. Then someone again in the live stream, um, someone in the live stream said he's from Jordan. Jordan. So I said, oh, let me read about Jordan. And it is said that Jordan is an Arab country. And Jordan is east of a river. There's a river called Jordan River. Maybe that's why it was called Jordan. And they also say that when you visit Jordan, you'll see lots of like monuments, ancient monuments. So that is part of their tourist attraction. So that's Jordan. And it is said that the capital city of Jordan is called Amman. I didn't even know. So I give credit to those people who attended the live stream. And that gentleman said, oh, he is from Jordan. So I promised him I'm going to find out a little bit about Jordan. So hence I'm telling you about Amman as the capital. It's an Arab country. It is located east of the Jordan River, and it is known for its ancient monuments. Then there's also someone who said, oh, he's coming from a country called Taiwan. I didn't really know much about Taiwan. And they say that Taiwan is former, it was former Republic of China, and it is located in the eastern part of Asia, and it is a capital city called Taipei. The capital city is called Taipei. So that is Taiwan. Oh, let's go back to the chart. And Ria Malik was asking me whether I was Nigerian or African mom. So I am at the moment. I'm in the United Kingdom. It's asking me where I am, and we also have a new visitor called Main World Dane World. Hello, Main World Dane World. And Main World Dane World has a YouTube channel, and she is saying hi. And Main World is saying, sister, hello, Main World. Lovely to have you here. And Main World is saying, Happy New Year. And I also said to her, Happy New Year. And Main is saying, she has done her likes. She has just put the likes, and we are now at 13. Thank you so much, Main. And Main is giving us some hugs and some love. That's awesome. That's beautiful. And Maine is giving us lots of support, love, hugs, hearts, and everything you can expect to have. Thank you so much, Maine World, for your amazing support and your lovely emojis. Thank you so much. And yeah, Maine has given us lots of hugs, um, hugs, lots of hearts, and lots of support. So, Maine, how was your Christmas? I hope you had a great Christmas, and I hope you really had a wonderful celebration. So we are happy today. We are knocking on 13. Is it 13 or 12? We have 12 likes at the moment. And Maine said, Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you so much. And she's saying she had a wonderful Christmas. And now we are looking forward to the new year. We only have, is it tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. Yes, tomorrow night we'll be entering 2026 with lots of joy and happiness. And tomorrow I'm not like remembering, or I'm not thinking about anything which is a challenge. Tomorrow I will just be positive the whole day. Positive, positive, because we are entering a new year tomorrow. So I have told you about the gentleman who came to the live stream and said, oh, he's from Taiwan. And I've told you that the capital city of Taiwan is called Taipei. And someone came from Ireland. And do you know what? Ireland, a beautiful country. And I've just read that Ireland is known as the Emerald. Imagine, they say it's known as the Emerald Isle, the Emerald Isle. So this is just a term revealing its beauty. When you visit Ireland, you just see beauty surrounding you. So that's Ireland. And it has nice, very nice landscapes, like the valleys, the sort of hills, and the streams, flowing, and by the valleys, So that's Ireland, beautiful. And its capital city is called Dublin. So you can visit Ireland and you can go and, spend some days in Dublin enjoying yourself. So that's what I promised the people. Let me wipe my glasses. It's a bit hot, so my glasses do steam. They do steam. So Maine is giving us some positive, saying stay positive, asking everybody to stay positive. Thank you so much, Maine. Well done. And Maine is also giving us some hugs and some likes. That's awesome. So we are really happy today. And we are really happy today. And we continue to support each other. Let's continue to support each other, and let's continue to check out on Mary Z Easy Recipes. And I'll be happy if you do that. That would be an awesome favor. Checking on other people's account, like channels, it's a favor. So we are always thankful if you do that. So today we have another beautiful topic. We have an awesome topic today. So I hope you are going to find it amazing. You are going to find it amazing. So our topic is all about, what do we do in the first hour? The first hour when the day breaks, like when we wake up, what do we do? And where will we be coming from? When we wake up, we'll be coming from this amazing, amazing gift we were given, the amazing gift of sleeping. Sleeping is amazing because when you sleep, it's like you lose contact of your surroundings. You are just in that, in that mood, in that stance of sleeping. So that's what we are going to talk about today. But we are not going. The main thing is, we are not talking about sleeping. We are talking about how you break yourself from sleeping, and then you say, alas, that's a new day before me. So what do you do in that first moments when you wake up, when you say, oh, it's Thursday or it's Wednesday today? And then what do you do? So before we go to what we do, and what all these things about human behavior, there are people who study human behavior, and we always like, oh, let's read the books, let's find out what we should do concerning human behavior. So sleep is part of human behavior, and it is part of what we do our activities, or what we, it's a natural process, sleeping. So sleeping is said that it is a normal thing, So when we go to bed, when we sleep, it's normal. We need to sleep, to lie down and sleep. It is a normal body process because the brain wants that time. The brain, they say that that's the time the brain will start of, you start like doing all sorts of things, it's all sorts of things start happening in your brain when you sleep. So sleep is normal. It is essential. It is very important. And it is the time when we reduce our activity. It's like, when you are sleeping, you are just sleeping. You reduce your activity because the brain is just taking control. That's the time the brain will be taking control and trying to see what's going on here, on this human being. So sleep is very important, and it is natural. It is the time when we rest. We need to rest. That's why some of these, like, what do you call them, the physicians or the psychologists, those who study human behavior, they seem to say at least a human being should, I mean, an adult should sleep about 6 to 7 hours. That's what they are saying. And maybe we should move around those 6 to 7 hours. And you can't do like 1 hour. No, you can't, because the brain needs a moment to do whatever it does there. So sleep is very important. It is natural. It is a time when we rest, and it is time for physical restoration. Imagine it. It's like you need to. I don't know what will be happening. I think it's to do with your cells in there. Your cells, their cells. Our bodies are made of cells. So it's the time when they are rejuvenated somehow when you are sleeping. So it's the time for physical restoration. It is also a time for mental restoration. And it is time when the brain, like I'm emphasizing, sleep. When you are sleeping, always remember that the brain is doing something, at that time. So it's the time when the brain regulates memory and mood. That's the time when your brain will just be like, like helping you to get into such a place where you are like, you have you have like stability, sort of. So the brain activity occurs when we are sleeping, and it is a biological process. It's just there. It's natural, and we should. What I'm saying is that it's just an awareness. Many people know that when we are sleeping, that's the time the brain will be doing its functions and so on. So that means the brain never rests. It's like when we are sleeping, it will be doing something. And when we are late, the brain is guiding us. So that's what it does. So the sleep time is time for the body, the brain to repair. And sometimes they say, those physicians said, it is the time when toxins are like cleared out of our bodies during sleep time. And aren't that amazing? So sleep is very important, and yeah, we must try by all means to make sure that we sleep. At some point. But sometimes, let me wipe my glasses. Yeah, I'm just wiping my glasses. So we must always be aware that sleep is very important. And when we sleep, we go into that, we go into sort of repairing. Our bodies are being repaired, the brain wise, and also physically. Our bodies are being repaired. Because the reason why we have to sleep is we want to, like, it's like we are going through repair, a sort of repair, restoration, repair, physical restoration, mental restoration. Those are the very important aspects of sleep. So, the main idea today, the main thing today is, okay, after we have slept, then we want to see how we will connect with the new day. You know, how do we like move from the sleeping condition up to the alertness? How do we join those two? So we say all mornings, it all begins with the morning. When the morning comes, the break of day. Some people call it the break of day. And the morning, the beginning of day. And usually, people will sleep like, I think mostly, if you are not like doing a shift or so, if you are not at work, when you're at home, usually after midnight, then you go on from 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. And most people will say, oh, it's 7, or some people say 5 o'clock they are up. It depends, Waking up time, it depends with any individual. But, those like early morning times of the day, of the night, that's when we sleep. So Maine is giving us some more hugs and some likes. We also have a new guest coming in. That's Johnny. Hello, Johnny. Johnny is saying, hey, Johnny. And Johnny is saying, can you speak Afrikaans? Oh, I cannot speak Afrikaans. I can only speak English. I cannot speak Afrikaans. I didn't learn how to speak Afrikaans. So, let's go on to the break of day. The time when you say, oh, let me just uncover myself. Some people are calling it, they are now terming it the 1 hour rule. When you just become alert, and then you decide to jump out of bed, that 1 hour, the 1 hour before you do other things, that 1 hour, what do you do in that 1 hour? So as the morning breaks, and as you now plan to just as you plan just to jump out of bed, what do you do? What helps you to prepare for the day? So I know that period of like being alert and then coming out of bed, it is sometimes, for some people find it a bit like, like challenging. For some people it is not easy. They will just like to remain in bed and remain in bed and remain in bed. So what they need to do is that they need to, to just, brace, to be ready. You need to make yourself ready. Like when you want to ride a motorcycle, you just need to be ready to ride a motorcycle. Or when you go on the horse, like on a massive horse, which is really energetic, you must brace yourself for when the horse starts like running or galloping away. So that's the same thing with the when we are now breaking away from sleeping, when we are waking up, when we are alert. What do? We must brace, because that sort of hour is a bit tricky for most of us, And you find some people saying, "Oh, I want to have another 5 minutes in bed." Then the 5 minutes goes to 10 minutes. The 10 minutes goes to 30 minutes. From 30 minutes, you go to 1 hour, you are in bed. So you need to brace yourself that, oh, that's the time. I'm just going, I'm just uncovering this duvet, and I'm just, jumping out of bed. Where are my slippers? You get your slippers and you are ready. So you should brace yourself to wake up, to get out of bed. You should, make yourself ready. You should gear yourself, and you say, oh, it's what you should say is that, oh, let me just get out of bed, because I know very soon, after about 8 hours, I'm back again. So what's the point of not getting out of the bed? So because you soon go back to that bed. So it is best to just prepare your mental status. It's all about how you prepare yourself. And yeah, then you just get out of the bed, and you win the challenge. So it's about winning. So it all boils to the fact that um when you are able to get out of bed, it means you have that self-awareness. You love yourself. You have the willpower. It's called willpower. You can just do it. Just get out of bed. Here I'm talking about people who are physically fit. Like at the moment I'm physically fit. I don't have anything which is like troubling me. So I'm just referring to people who are physically fit. And I'm not, this is not about people who are maybe facing some challenges, some health challenges. I mean, those people who will be now ready to go to work, ready to go and work in like doing packing, in the industry, or doing like working at the service station, or doing Uber, or doing what else, working at the hospital, like as a healthcare assistant, or a doctor, or whatever, or working at the pharmacy. Those are the people I'm talking about. And those who are at university, the students, just go out of the bed, and you have a few minutes left before the lectures start. So what do? You have just to brace yourself and just build that I love myself. So why should I keep on sleeping? Then you just wake up and start preparing whatever you want to prepare. So there's a song which says, "Morning has broken." Someone sang a song, "Morning has broken." This is just to remind us that morning is special. Mornings are special because that's where it all begins. That's where it all begins. So, about getting out of bed. It is a special thing which we must be aware of, and we must love ourselves and say, "Oh, I'm just getting out of bed." Even if you are not going to work, if you are like physically, you have nothing, you have no, like an ailment troubling you, you can always wake up, and there's always some things to do, and then life becomes good for you, and it's a way of loving yourself. So what should we do when we in the morning, in that first hour? We are talking about the first hour, the 1 hour. Hello, Tiffany. Tiffany is saying, "I'm back." Tiffany is saying, "I'm back." Thank you, Tiffany. Lovely to have you here. Today we are talking about how we manage to, when we wake up, we say, "Oh, it's time to wake up." And then you have that time, that period where you say, should I keep on sleeping? Should I come out of bed? Should I sleep or come out of bed? So we are talking about that, what you should try to do, so that you get started for the day. And so what happens is that uh, you need to create yourself a karma, a karma morning, that period before, you maybe even before you say, "Oh, I'm ready to go out." That first hour when we are preparing after sleeping, you need to create a calmer environment. You need to calm your brain, because we love ourselves. We have control over ourselves. So we should always, try to calm our brains. And some people suggest that to calm your brain, maybe you wake up, you are alert by 6 o'clock, and maybe you have 2 hours before you leave for work. So that first hour before you maybe go to shower, sometimes some people will have a few minutes before they go to shower. So when you are still like in bed, and and trying to struggle whether should I go out, should I remain in bed. And Tiffany says, Tiffany Sip says, I have to go and eat. Bye. Oh, that's good, Tiffany. Yeah, you need to eat to get energy. So what should you do? You must try to create a calm environment. And how can you create a calm environment? So some of these people, when I was researching, they said you can read, you can just take your favorite book and just read maybe a few lines, reading is recommended. It calms you. And also you can like do, like some people like meditation. You can just like just for a short time, just to calm your mind and just to go into that state of mind where you are like you are like experiencing calmness, and peace. And some people would just after they wake up, they sometimes even before they like go to the bath, some people like to go and just see what is for breakfast. Maybe they will take out the things they want to prepare for breakfast, they put them there, and they say, oh, I need to prepare this. Then maybe they can go and have a shower and so on, so they can opt for preparing breakfast. It is just a way to calm yourself, to make sure you are out of the bed. And it's just a way of avoiding the stress. You try to avoid stress. And so when you are like, before you even you come out of the bed, when you are in that like prone position, you are just lying in your bed, so you should say to yourself, I'm not allowing myself to sleep again. If you say that, you find yourself jumping out of bed. So just talk to yourself, train your brain to say, oh no, this is no, this is yes. So you just say, oh, I'm not sleeping anymore, I'm just coming out of bed. Because you don't want like sleep to continue taking you over. You must have control. Have control over yourself, have control over your decisions. And as you wake up, you start to have like a little diary, or like invisible diary, that, oh, today, oh, some people might even write down what they're going to do. You can say, oh, today I think I have left, like I need to do this and that before I leave the house, and so on. So don't let the sleep continue to take you, to take over. So you mustn't allow sleep to take over. You must just, stretch, or you can do some stretching exercises. And then say, oh, just stretch. And then you say to yourself, after I do this stretching exercise, I'm out of here. I'm just coming out of bed. So this is just the like a 1 hour. People are calling it a 1 hour rule. And so the main thing here, we are now going to talk about a culprit. When we say a culprit, we mean there's something which is happening. Why are people talking about the 1 hour rule? Why are people talking about what we can do, in the mornings, how to cope with mornings? It's because maybe it is seen that people are like, when they immediately they wake up, they straight go onto their screens. So that's the main issue, the screens. And which are these screens? It's like immediately you wake up, you are on your phone. You are on your phone. And yeah, you can go on your phone, but maybe you can just check something and then leave it for that hour, so that you reorientate yourself with the new day. So the phones, avoid the screens, like the phones, the laptops. Yeah, you can let them run, but the main thing here is, do not, like, oh, before you haven't done anything for that day, you are already like absorbed with the phone, the laptop, even the TV, and even the TV. So what you can do is try to get maybe a book. Some people do read. Get a book and reflect, and try to say to yourself, no digital at this first hour, or at this 30 minutes, no digital. Then you get ready. Then afterwards, you can always go back to your digitals. You know. Oh, we have Evangelist. Let's read what Evangelist is saying. Hello, Evangelista Thomas. Evangelista Thomas saying, praise the Lord, sis. I'm here watching and listening while I'm resting. I give you thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Evangelista Thomas. Thank you so much. How are you today? And how is everything in general? And I hope you are having a good, festive resting. And that is all we need at the moment. And Evangelist Thomas is saying, praise the Lord to everyone who is listening and watching. I can't text anyone. Oh, that's good. Thank you so much for your beautiful messages. I really appreciate that, Evangelist. And I'm happy to have you here. And when I see you here, I feel happy. I feel so happy. And Evangelist Thomas saying, I am feeling much better, sis. God is good. Oh, yes, that's the most important thing, that you are feeling better these days. We really praise that, and we really are thankful to God for that. That's really a good message from Evangelist Thomas. So we are saying now, the first hour, of course we love our gadgets, but it's just a way to to make sure you get ready in the right way, in the right mood. So when we wake up, try to not to be too much on the digitals. You can let them run, and then you are up, you want to prepare to go to work, you want to prepare to go to school, you want to prepare to go to uni, and so on. So this helps us to, when there is no digital distractions in that first hour, we need the digitals. But we are just saying, just give a little bit of time of being away from them. Let them run if you want them to run. That's fine. But this helps you to have like sort of clarity. You say, oh, today, what am I doing? They want to distract you as such. And then it also helps to reduce your stress, because you'll be focused. Oh, today, although you have your channel running, then you can say, oh, today I need to go and see so and so, I need to do this work, and when I'm at work, I need to maybe finish the work I didn't finish. You stay focused, because you are a little bit, you have pulled yourself a little bit away from the digitals. But we are not saying the digitals are bad. We are saying just a little bit of a break from the digitals. For example, if a person like me, I sleep with digital, I wake up with digital, because I like them and they are good for me. But we are being advised that at least you need to have a little bit of a break from the digitals, you know. And some people, I'm saying, I've heard that most people, like when people sleep like midnight and so on, most people will be up by 7 o'clock. That's the trend for most people. 7 a.m. they are up. And some people do wake up early. Some people just do like 5 hours of sleep, or some people do 6 hours. And some people will wake up maybe 5 o'clock, when they sleep like 10 o'clock, 5 o'clock they're up. So when they are up, it's best when they, not to just go straight, you can just check your messages. Yeah, those messages are important. But the idea of just like, scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, you give it a little bit of a break, then you start over again. So, and it is good to be consistent in your sleep patterns. Just be consistent. Unless it is, you do like night shifts and so on, it's hard to be consistent. But if you do like 9 to 5, you can try to be consistent. Like make sure, oh, it's like for example, I usually don't like to go beyond 12 midnight. So sometimes I say, oh, it's already 12, let me just go to bed. So to try to be consistent, and then in the morning, oh, it's 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock, let me just get up. So to be consistent is good, and it helps you to have self-care, to control. We want to control ourselves. Let's try to control ourselves. And And like I've said, you can have some mini exercises when you wake up, just stretching and so on. And some people would just say, oh, let me go and make myself a cup of tea or coffee. That's fine. And the only thing we are just the experts, they are experts who give advice. They are just saying, try to not to go straight into use immediately use of the phone. you know you can check, but you know what we mean by use of the phone. The scrolling and scrolling, which I love to do. I always am scrolling and scrolling. Maybe until midday, scrolling and scrolling. So if you don't go straight into your scrolling, it will help you to have a clear set of goals for the day and to plan your day. And it also help you to be on the top of self-care. You need to self-care, because if you like scroll and scroll, you start from like 6 o'clock when you wake up, you go on and go on and go on. This breakfast, you're not having breakfast, you just go on and go on. It will hinder your self-care. You need to self-care, to just do the normal things which people which like in the olden days people used to do. People used to say, oh, wake up, they have a bath or they have a shower, then after that they see, oh, what can I do in the house? They prepare breakfast if they want to have an early breakfast. And then what else do? They start cleaning all the corners of the house. They look for spider webs, some of them. Oh, there's a spider web, because they didn't have much of distractions from the phones. So you can always find something to do. And this helps, to have control over yourself. Hello, the cable company. Oh, we have cable company visiting us. Hello, cable company. And cable company says, like the 18th, like Mary Z. Thank you, cable company, for coming to visit us. I'm so grateful and I feel so happy to have you here. So today we are just talking about maybe wipe the glasses. We are talking about getting out of bed. So sometimes it's a bit tricky. Sometimes you just want to stay there in bed and scroll on your phone until it gets like noon. From 7 o'clock in the morning, you are late, you wake up. Then you start scrolling and scrolling and scrolling on your phone. And it's just like we love scrolling, but we need to at least have a plan, that, oh, I know I'll be scrolling all day long or in the day, but this very first hour of the day, let me just get ready. Let me get ready and plan the day. You can do that. You can start by maybe reading a book, or you can do a few exercises, just the simple exercises. Or you can just go to the kitchen and say, oh, well, last night I didn't do this in the kitchen. Then you can just do some touch ups. Then after that, you can then when you are ready, you can then start using your phone, as much as you would love to. You can start using your phone as much as you would love to. So the main purpose why we should have a little break from using the screens, the phone, the laptop, the TV. We should try to have a little break. The main purpose is just to make ourselves ready, to make ourselves ready for the new day, and to make ourselves have like a clear sort of mind, and it helps to reduce like stress. It improves our decision making for the day. So that's the reason why we should have like that 1 hour of like of free screen. Yeah. But I continue to emphasize that it doesn't mean that you don't check your messages. You can always check your messages on your phone, but After you check your messages, you just leave the phone for some minutes and then get ready for the day, and prepare various things for your day. Then after you prepare, you are ready, you are like all is sorted, then you can then take your screens, you just start scrolling and scrolling like we always do. So how do we manage to do that? It needs determination. You need to have like, I think I need to, when I wake up, I'll just check the messages and then I put the phone down and then start planning for the day. Then after you finish all the morning, the little chores for the morning, then you go back to your screens. And the main thing is we want to focus on positive outcomes. We want to focus on positive outcomes. Oh, we have Raven. Hello, Raven. Raven is saying hi. And Raven says, it's my birthday today. Congratulations, Raven. And we wish you many, many more years to come. And I hope you had a good celebration. Did you did you do the big cake or the medium one? Oh, it's so nice to hear that you had your birthday. Congratulations and wish you many more. And Raven is saying, thank you so much. Oh, that's lovely. I hope you cooked yourself a beautiful dinner. Yeah, you need to celebrate when you have a birthday. I also love birthdays, and sometimes, I do celebrate them. And it's a good time to celebrate. So how was your Christmas? Everyone in the chat, I hope you had lovely Christmas, and I hope we are going, all of us here, we are going to have another good year, another happy new year. From tomorrow, we will be celebrating 2020. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, it should be tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we'll be celebrating 2026. If it wasn't cold here, we would have gone to watch the fireworks. But because it's really cold, there's no way we can go and watch some fireworks. So just be indoors and just waiting for the break of 2026. So I wish everybody here a happy new year and a prosperous new year. And those with the channels, I wish you to grow and grow and grow your channels so that you just feel happy if the channels grow, because that's why we are here today, to have friends and to rejoice together, to support one another. I can just, before I finish this topic, let me just call out the people in the live stream who have channels. And Raven has a channel. Just check out on him. He does a beautiful videos. And we also have the Cable Company. Is also a content creator who does beautiful videos, and we can always connect to each other, or connect with each other. So check out on those content creators. And we also have Evangelist Melvina Thomas. She has a beautiful channel, and check out on her. And she is also a wonderful content creator. We also have I'm just checking on the content creators. We have main World Day in World. She has a beautiful channel. Check out on her as well. And she is also a very good supporter, like Evangelist Melvin Thomas, the Cable Company, and Raven. I'm just scrolling again to find out those with channels. I think the Crocker, his channel is a channel. I think so. Just tell us, the Crocker, if you have a channel, and then we can always check you out. I'm just scrolling up. And Zozo, I think Zozo has a channel as well, and Emily Vaughan, they will confirm if they have channels. We can always connect with them. And let me check again. I think, who is Tia? You can check on her as well. We will confirm again if they have active channels. Komala Khan. I think he has a channel as well. And Ryan, I think he has a channel. Just confirm if you have channels so that people can always check out on you. I don't know about Natasha Croft, and Vico Real. Vico Real is a channel, that one I know. And Vico Real is a channel, and you can always connect with her as well. Natasha and Toasty. Toasty, can you confirm if you have a channel? And people can always say, oh, let's check on what Toast is doing. And Mimo, we can always check on Mimo as well. And so we can always check on each other and connect. If you like to connect to anyone in the channel, you are free to do so. We also have One Bengal. Hello, One Bengal. How are you doing, One Bengal? I hope we are doing well. And One Bengal says, it is my birthday. Oh, we have two birthday boys. Today we have two birthday, birthday celebrations. Oh, One Bengal says hi, and One Bengal says, it is my birthday. Congratulations, One Benka, on your birthday. It is a wonderful time when you have a birthday celebration. So I wish you many and many and many, beautiful celebrations ahead of you. So we are really happy to have birthdays, two birthdays. The only thing is they haven't brought us some cakes. We wanted the cakes and the candles and to share it among each other. Anyway, their being here, it means they are celebrating with us. We are really happy for Raven and One Bengal. We also have Wiggy. Wiggy says, hi, where you from? Oh, hi, Wiggy. I am from the United Kingdom. So we are really happy today to have this amazing time together. And we are, how many? 18. We have only 4 likes to go because the target for the live stream is to have 22. 22 is my number. So please, those who haven't done the likes, just do the thing, do the likes, and I'll be so grateful and thankful. So we are still continuing with our topic, Let's just continue with the topic about what we should do, when we shouldn't hesitate to come out of bed. And when we reach, we said, oh, it's time to wake up. We must at least put the phone away for just a little bit of time. Put the laptop away for a little bit of time, not to watch the TV immediately out of bed. Just give yourself that special time, the special hour. That's what people are saying. It's not from me. I just read it, and they are saying, oh, in the first hour of waking up, get ready for the day. And how do you get ready? Make yourself like comfortable. Do not go straight to your to the social media. Just give a little bit of time. You can let the social media run, while you try to prepare yourself for the day. This is especially to those who are they don't stay at the homestead the whole day. Those people who we usually go out to work, out to college, out to uni, they should try to practice that. It will help them just to have a like clarity in their minds and just to be ready for the day. And even so, even those who are like at home, if you are well enough, you are not like having any like physical like a health challenge, you can always try that as well. The first hour, you make sure you get ready for your day. And then afterwards, when you finish all the things, the nitty gritties, then you can just say, oh, let me go and check at Mary's Easy Recipes. Then you check out on me because we need you on social media. But we are just saying, just give yourself a little bit of break after waking up. Give yourself a little bit of break. I'm going to try it myself. I will see how I can, if I can be, succeed in doing that. But I think it's worth trying. Just being like free the first hour, and you check your phone, of course, but just be free the first hour of the day. Then after that, you go on to your social media and you then start checking us. We need people to check us. You start checking on the cable company. You check on one banker. You check on on the Maintain World. I had forgotten it. Maintain World. You check on evangelist, Melvin Thomas, and many more who are here in the live stream. So, yeah, there's always time, like what people always say, there's always time. So, that very special moment of waking up, stretching, maybe reading a paragraph. You don't have to read the whole book. Just say, oh, let me look for a book which when I wake up, I might read a little bit. Stretching, reading a paragraph, and doing other sort of like meditation. And then afterwards, then you can always come back to your social media. You can always come back. So, what can help us to do what I'm saying? What helps us? We must go into a certain, like a certain state of mind, or this determination. It comes when we have what is called self-esteem. Self-esteem. Self-esteem means to aim for something high. You just want to be positive. When you have, you must try to have positive self-esteem, that, oh, I need to do this today. I need to wake up. And when I wake up, let me just read a little passage about maybe Alice of Wonderland. Or let me read a book, a little bit about, the news, what is happening, reading a little bit. Or you can say, oh, let me do meditation. Some people like do meditation. Some people like doing a prayer. So you can do that, that very first hour, you do that. It helps to improve your self-esteem. Self-esteem is to be positive towards yourself. And you don't want the sleep again to continue to rule you. You say, that's enough. I have slept. I'm going up. So you don't want the sleep to rule you. And that's the time when you evaluate, say, oh, I think I'm really a strong character because I managed, even though I didn't want to wake up, I managed to wake up from this comfortable bed. I've managed to wake up and I'm planning my day, and I have to catch the bus at 7 o'clock. So I'm out. You just have that, to evaluate yourself. And you must have belief in yourself. You know what you want to do. You have your goals. So just base you whatever you do on your goals. And uh, by doing that, when you have your goals and you base all your activities. Let me wipe my glasses. When you base all your activities, um, you base your activities on being kind to yourself. When when you do good things to yourself, you are being kind to yourself. When you do good things to yourself, you are trying to build your positive self. A positive self is just like when you just do the good things. Doing the good things is what you should aim at. And yeah, so the other little things which might help as well, some people have like strong relationship support that also help you to have like self-esteem. You encourage each other. Oh yeah, it's time, let's do it. We need to catch the train at 8 o'clock, or we need to do the we need to catch the train at 9:30. So no time for social media now, let's just go. Then you go, and you do. Some people, I've said earlier, you can do little exercises, and then some people will just go to the kitchen, and they put the phone there. They are not like, they just check the messages, but there's time to, to have your power, gain control of yourself. If you have control of yourself, then you prepare your breakfast, you do all one or two things, and then after that you are ready to go on your social media. So it all also depends on what is called self-love. So self-esteem, self-love, both of them, they guide you. If you love yourself, you have love for yourself. Love. I never thought that there's there's love for oneself. I never thought of that. I used to think, oh, when people say they love themselves, they are like proud or they are full of vanity. No, that's not the case. There is something called love for yourself, self-love. This is according to those who do the psychologists and so on. They talk about self-love. When you love yourself, it means you care for yourself, and you try to have happiness, and when you do these little things which might seem to be little, like getting up, you don't just start going on the social media like 5 hours before you break the sleep. You are already there, so it means you are lacking self-love. You need to love yourself. Oh, I must do this. Then by maybe 9 o'clock, you are done with with the little activities to boost your day or your plans or your goals. Then you go on your social media. You go on your phone and so on. So we need to have self-love, to appreciate ourselves, and by doing that, we are kind to ourselves. You know. I never knew that we can be kind to ourselves. This is things which are also new to me, that we need to be kind to ourselves. We need to treat ourselves with kindness. So by doing those little things of, oh, let's give ourselves 1 hour free from like the laptop, the phone, and the television, and that 1 hour in the morning we get ready for social media. But we need to have a little break from that. So it's a way of treating yourself with kindness. Yeah. It's funny. I think what these people are saying is it hold substance, because sometimes when I'm using this phone I have, it will tell me that, oh, you are too close to the screen. So it will warn me that, oh, you need to go a bit far away from the screen. So imagine when this iPhone says that sometimes I'm too close to the screen when I'm using it. That means, the idea that we must have breaks in using these gadgets is a good idea. I think it's a good idea. It holds some substance. So it's a way of, when we have those breaks of using the iPhones and so on, the phones and so on, it's a way of treating ourselves with kindness. Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes when I overuse especially this phone, and I'm too close, you feel your eyes are like heavy, sort of heavy. I don't know what happens. So I think it's a good idea to have some breaks here and there. Yeah. And if you have self-love, you are able to have that determination of following these simple rules. They are simple rules, but they have a large, like, the outcome is large, you know. So we need to make healthy choices, and we need to have self-care, you know. So it also boils to self-care, you know, because that first hour or in the morning, that's when usually we try to have like we meet our like hygiene needs, then we meet our nutritional needs, and yeah, sort of. So if we are like, we do that like as like what's the best word, with like, if it's like a routine, then we will easily adjust that. Oh, we need to do this in early morning. Every early morning I need to do this and this. I just check my messages, put the phone there, and then I do one or two things. Then I can then after that I finish these little chores. Then I go back to my phone and my laptop. It all depends on how you love yourself, you know. You need to have control over yourself. We need to have self-love, and we need to boost our self-esteem by taking these firm decisions, you know. Yeah. Well, I've also experienced sometimes when, yeah, I've experienced sometimes when I start using the phone while I'm in bed. I just wake up and my eyes are heavy with sleep. Then I just go on the phone and start to use checking my messages and so on. And then I just go on the phone, you know, early morning. And yet, if you sometimes you find yourself, you can go for like, if like it's like weekend, you are not going anywhere. You find yourself, you can go like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, even 5 hours. You are just in bed scrolling on the phone, you know. So the idea here is, yes, you need to scroll on your phone, but just give yourself a break in the first hour of waking up. You know, give yourself a break during the first hour of waking up, because uh, because you want to help yourself to make like healthy choices. This is all also about making healthy choices. Yeah, maybe somewhat. So I think I was sort of when I heard about this first hour thing, it really was a surprise to me. I didn't even know about it. That some people are talking about that the first hour of waking up, of being alert, is very important. Yeah. And they, as I've said already, it's all about avoiding screens, you know, avoiding the screens, the phone, the laptop for the first hour, the TV, you know. And instead you can look for a book and just read maybe a little paragraph, or and then after that you can then start to oh, what are you going to do for the day? You can just reflect, you know, what you are going to do for the day, and you can and what else can you do? You can just have a little plan, like you can write in your, like, you just, you know, your brain will keep the plan for you, or you can just write a little plan of what you're going to do, the itinerary, they call it the itinerary, something like that. And then by doing that, you have control. You want to gain control over your your activities, and it helps you to boost your mental capacity. It helps to improve your, even your health, your physical health, you know. Yeah, because it's all about self-care is very important, and it's all about self-esteem and self-love, you know. Doing those things, if you manage to do that, it means you have love for yourself, you have like control over yourself, and you are able to gain back your independence. You need independence, self-independence. So self-independence, when you control the use of in the first hour, the uh, the the use of the phones and so on and so on. So it's all about how you cope with the mornings. Mornings. We love the mornings, and we should um, try to cope with the mornings, and try to say, oh, I need to have no digital distractions. Yeah. I think I'm one of them. I love the digitals, and I'm always like on the digitals. Yeah, it's nice to be on the digital, but yeah, let's focus on the 1 hour. It's called the 1 hour rule. 1 hour rule. Yeah, because when you manage to have that control, like the first hour, then your day will move smoothly. You then after that you can plan, oh, today I need to do this and this. I need to like after the first hour I need to upload a video. I need to go and watch maybe a Main's video, or I need to watch Raven's video, or I need to watch a one Benkal's video, or evangelist, but after the first hour. Yeah. So this is like when I was researching about these activities, about after you wake up from sleep. I thought, oh, what is this all about? The first hour, is it that important? But now, looking at how I was managing the digitals, how I was like engaging in the digitals when I wake up, I'm beginning to see a little bit of light in that in this idea of the first hour. And I hope from maybe from tomorrow, I'm going to try and follow this first hour, that no digital distractions as soon as I wake up, as soon as I am alert, no digital distractions. And I hope when I do that, it will help me to have like a mental clarity. We just need a mental clarity sometimes. And then they say that it will help us to reduce stress, and it will improve our decision making. And then after the first hour, we can then flood ourselves with the digitals. We can flood ourselves with the digitals. And the other idea, again, I'm just repeating what I've said already. The other important thing is to be consistent there. That's the word I was looking for. If you are like just on your normal days, you are not rushing for an interview, or you are not rushing for a hospital appointment, or you are not rushing for to catch a train, say you can try to be consistent in most of the days. That, oh, today, when you wake up tomorrow, first hour, you just check your messages. It's important to check messages. Just check the messages, and then the other gadgets, you just leave them by. You just let them be, and then you do the first things. You do reading, meditation, praying. Some people pray, some do meditation, some do like a little bit of exercises. Some just go to the kitchen and make coffee and make teas. Then after that hour, when they've a bit relaxed a little bit, and then they can then go and do the scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So this is how we can cope with the mornings. This is how we can cope with the mornings. And this is what some people are doing out there. They do these things which I'm talking about. And sometimes if we think like, uh, that those times of long ago when people didn't have they didn't have these gadgets, like the phone, the laptop, the TV. They didn't have, and they were technology free long back. Yeah. So what did the people of long ago? I wonder what they did when they woke up in the first hour. I think they would like plan. They would like talk about, oh, today we are going to do this and this and this. They didn't have technology. So so times have changed. We are lucky because we have technology, but why I'm talking about the olden days, I was saying the reason why I'm referring to olden days, it is because when you think of olden days, that there were no digital like distractions at the first hour of waking up. That means since some of our elders and our ancestors were didn't have digital distractions, that means we can also cope with not having digital distractions. We can be able to do it. Because some people didn't have. So we can also say, oh, that first hour, let's not have digital distractions. Let's just prepare for the day. Oh, we have some people joining in. That's it. Who is that? What is it? What is it? Did I greet you earlier? I don't know if I greeted you. What is it? Is saying hello again. God bless you. Oh, thank you so much. What is it? And what is it is saying, how are you doing? I'm doing very fine. What is it? And how are you doing today? And we also have Max Kevington. Oh, this one has been here before. And he's saying, hi. Hello, Max Kevington. It's nice to have you here. And feel free to join in. And Max Kevington says, yeah, I've been here. I know. I remember your name, Max. Thank you for coming and thank you for supporting. And I'm really happy that you are here. So, people, this is what I had to share with you, that first hour, the first hour rule. Some people are even calling it a rule. First hour rule. Let's try to just when we say we're waking up, if you be consistent, if your time to wake up, if you all is well, I'm saying, if you are not, you are, you're all is well, you don't have any pains and so on, any health issues, because sometimes when you have health issues, we tend to sleep a little bit more, you know and we tend to lie in bed for like longer, and then later we take our time, then we can get up. So I'm just saying, if you are, or if you are like not feeling fit, and you're okay, you can then practice this first hour rule, that 7 o'clock I'm up. But when I'm up 7 o'clock, in the first hour, I'm not doing digitals, I'm just, like clearing my mind and planning for the day, meditating, maybe prayer, reading a book. I think I have to look for a book. It's a long time since I read a book, because I am a fan of social media. I love social media. So I think I have to try to do what I'm preaching. When the preacher preaches, they will say, oh, the preacher has preached, but is the preacher doing what is preaching? So I need to try and do this 1 hour rule. No social, no digitals, and then ready for the day. So Max Kevington is saying, I watch most times, but it's late now, so I'm going to bed. Oh, that's fine, Max. It's because of the different time zones. Some people are already sleeping, and over here, it's like 6 minutes to midnight. So we still have some time to chat and then to go to bed. And Max Kevington said, when are you on live next? I have devoted myself that I am going to do lives each day. So tomorrow, come and see me, visit me tomorrow. I'll be here again. I'll be here chatting like tomorrow. I'll start like 10 o'clock so that I finish midnight, and then we'll be celebrating the new year, you know. So I'll be here tomorrow, 10 o'clock UK time. Come and we spend the time together while we wait for the new year. And it is Enzo. Hello, it is Enzo. It is Enzo says hi again. And Max Kevington say, yeah, I know. And Max Kevington says, okay, I will. So Max will be here tomorrow, which is beautiful. So that is for tomorrow. I'm back again. And if you know, if there are no other like commitments, I'll be back again tomorrow and at the same time, and we'll be just chatting away. I'm going to choose like a beautiful topic for tomorrow, which is like like a topic which everybody loves. That's the topic I have tomorrow. So don't miss out. Come tomorrow and we'll be chatting together and we'll be enjoying. We'll be saying goodbye to 2025, and we will be stepping into 2026. What a beautiful time to be present. When you see these years rolling by and by and by, we are really thankful for that, because time is really, we know that time is precious. That's the other reason why we say time is precious, because as the time rolls on and rolls on and rolls, we need to appreciate time. Time is a gift. It's a gift, and we need to appreciate it. And when we go into another year, then we need to have that as a blessing to us. It's a blessing to enter into another year. So I'm going to, I've read the names already. So the let me just give a quick summary of this topic today, so that we will try to put it in practice. We try to put it in practice. It is basically, like people are saying, if you read around, you hear people saying, there's this 1 hour rule. And then you wonder, what is this 1 hour rule about? It is the 1 hour rule, which is all about how do you cope with the mornings? How do you cope with your morning when you wake up? When you wake up from this precious gift we have, the precious gift of sleeping. Sleeping is a precious gift. There's sometimes when I go to bed, I just start looking up in the sky and the sleep doesn't come. So when you are privileged to have a sleep, you must take it as a special gift. But this special gift, you must not like misuse it. It's a special gift. Sleep is special, but we mustn't misuse it. They say, when we are feeling, when you are well, when you are physically fit, we can have we can have like consistency, like, at such time I'm up, then you wake up. That's the consistency, because your brain needs, this brain we have. Sometimes we don't really talk about the brain, but it is the controller of everything. So if you have consistency in sleeping and waking up, that means your brain will know, this time I'm doing my job, because we have said already that the brain rejuvenates us, when we are sleeping. So if you have consistency in your pattern of sleeping and waking up, sleeping at this time, waking up at this time, that means your brain is like accustomed to that, it is accustomed to that pattern, and it will help you. It will help the brain to rejuvenate your cells, in the right way. So be consistent, and self-care is important. You can always, as you avoid the first hour using your digitals, then you can always engage in other activities like reading a book, going to prepare a little bit of breakfast, and doing other little activities like meditation or praying, things like that. So this will help to calm your mood in the morning. You'll find that you will improve because you are aiming at calming your mood, so that when it comes to now you are geared for the day, you can then be able to do all your chores which you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do after you have calmed your brain by having a special break from sleeping. We also have a Due Seeker. Hello, Due Seeker. Due Seeker is saying hello. Hello, Due Seeker. It's nice to have you here. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I hope you also had a beautiful festive season. And we are saying tomorrow we are back here again at Mary Z Easy Recipes live stream. And tomorrow we have a special celebration because tomorrow is New Year's Day. We are entering 2026. So we'll be here again tomorrow. And we'll be sharing one or two ideas together. And I wonder if anyone has a topic we can do tomorrow. Anyone with a topic for tomorrow? Anyone with a topic for tomorrow? Any suggestions for tomorrow? Tomorrow we are starting, I think we'll start like, I think the best time is 9:30. Then we finish 11:30. That's for tomorrow. So please do not miss out on tomorrow's live stream. I'll be here, and I'm going to try and look for a topic which is like which is maybe a good topic for all of us. So thank you ever so much, everybody who has managed to attend the live stream. I really appreciate that. And please do continue to check on each other, and please continue to support each other, and please continue to support at Mary Z Easy Recipes. And so let me quickly, I think I still have some 3 minutes. I'm just going to read every name. It's a way of appreciating. So we have Due Seeker, we have Max Kevington, we have her, it's Enzo, it is Enzo. We have Maria Karalau. Oh, I didn't greet Maria. Hello, Maria. Sorry I didn't greet you. Nice to have you here, Maria. Maria is really a good supporter of the channel. Thanks for coming, Maria. Tomorrow we'll be here. And Max Kevington, I've read him. We have it. What is it? And one Bengal. And we have Wiggy 5581. One Bengal, the cable company. Thank you, good friend, for supporting. We have Raven, another good friend as well. Thank you so much for supporting. And we have Roman. Roman was here. And who else was here? Evangelist Melvina Thomas. Thank you so much. And we also had Tiffany Zips, Tiffany Zips, and Elboy, Johnny was asking about Africans, And we had main world day in world. Thank you for the massive support. And we also had so check out on the content creators, and you can check on each other. We had Ria Malik. Ria Malik was also asking me where I am. I said I'm in the United Kingdom. We also had the Crocker. The Crocker. Who else? Roman. And oh, we had lots of guests in the house today. We had Gabriel. Gabriel was also here. The Crocker. I've read The Crocker. The Crocker has a channel. You can check on him as well. Emily. Emily, I think, has a channel as well. Emily Vaughan was here. And we have Zozo. Nisa Zozo was here. And LK Tech, who is Tia, was here to support as well. She has given me homework. I'm going to look for Sabrina Carpenter and Katie and the other one who is Rob Chapel Rowan. We also had Fatima Olidashi, Komala Khan. I've read who is Tia and Tiffany Sibbs. Ryan was here. Pokemon Boy, and Natasha Croft. Natasha Croft and Tiffany Sibbs. Natasha Croft and Vico Rio. Thanks, Vico Rio, for coming to the live stream. I do appreciate as well. And check out on each other. Toasty was here. Mimo, Millie, Scottish Snips, and Mimo. Mimo has a channel. You can check on him as well. And Lily, Marcus Spencer, and Yumi Rally, yes, was the first one to attend the live stream. Otherwise, thank you everybody for being here to support Etimedizi's recipes. I'll see you tomorrow on another live stream while we celebrate the end of 2025. Thanks all for coming.